Baby, in Erika's haste to threaten Sutton, she done put into question the main crux of her husband's whole legal defense. You see, that's why God don't like ugly. I got my notes. I hope y'all got yours. Let's get on into this damn mess. Y'all, so let's jump on into it. Erika asks Sutton if she wants to be sued, threatens to come after her over the liar comments. Y'all, let me preface this with this statement that I'm going to make directly to Erika Jayne. Erika, in the words of Nene Leakes, you need to go somewhere and go to sleep, okay? Don't you and your husband have enough lawsuits between y'all to keep the damn Beverly Hills courthouse docket stocked up for the next 5 to 7 years? Is it not enough that y'all are getting sued? Y'all need to go on the offense and sue people too? And let's dissect that whole sue people too, because the way she phrased it was that Tom would be coming after Sutton. Okay, well, hold up, wait a minute. Isn't the whole crux of Tom's legal defense that he's mentally incompetent, right? That he doesn't understand what's going on, that he's not capable of making sound decisions, that he has lightweight Alzheimer's? So make it make sense for me. Is he mentally incompetent to the point where he doesn't understand what he's done? Or allegedly, let me try not to get sued, right? Let me try not to get sued. That was a good one. Is he too mentally incompetent to not understand the ramifications of what he allegedly did to these widows, children, orphans, people that were defrauded out of this money that was rightfully owed to them, right? He's too mentally incompetent for that, but he's mentally competent enough to sue Sutton Strack for stuff that she said down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills over liar allegations? Absolutely not. Those two things cannot exist at the same time. It does not make any damn sense, okay? And to me, that was a slip of the tongue. Like the old people say, baby, you showed your slip. You showed your slip with that. And like the poker people say, you showed your hand. So I don't know if this is indicative of Erika's story coming apart at the seams, or perhaps Tom isn't as mentally incompetent as they would believe, or they would lead us to believe. But I think Erika showed her hands with that. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Did Erika show her hand with that comment? Are you in the belief that Tom is competent enough to sue Sutton for these comments, but he's not mentally competent enough to stand trial for these atrocities that he's been accused of? Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. Moving forward, Sutton leaves Kathy's party. Does she look weak? Absolutely. As the leader of the revolution, the leader of the opposition, the person who's had the most to say about Erika's situation and whether or not you believe her, the mere fact that she got up from that table and she left makes her look weak, okay? However, was it the right thing to do? For Sutton, absolutely. And let me tell you why. Sutton is not that girl. She is not about that life. She is not a verbal wordsmith. She doesn't do well in very combative situations between the ladies, right? Across the board, Sutton tends to do the same thing, where she gets frustrated, she gets emotional, she starts crying. So to me, Sutton did a cost-benefit analysis in that situation and decided, this is not my fight today. This is not worth the smoke, right? So she got up and she left. So does she look weak? Absolutely. But was it the right thing for Sutton to do in that situation? For Sutton, yes. Okay. Moving forward, Rinna and Garcelle. Rinna, let me break this down for you real quick. Okay. Let me get my thoughts together. All right. Rinna, I love you. I love your lips. I love Harry Hamlin and his painted nails. I love your model daughters, okay? But when it comes to Garcelle, you are consistently full of shit, okay? I don't know how else best to say it, but honestly, when it comes to Garcelle, you are consistently across the board full of shit, okay? Let's get into this, okay? Now, Garcelle invited Rinna down to her house for a little heart-to-heart for them just to, get together and I guess work on their damn relationship, okay? First off, when I saw Rinna in Garcelle's house, I was very surprised, baby. And let me tell you why I was surprised. Because I am an avid proponent of not letting evil spirits into your house. Let me stop. Listen, the only two places that you are going to have peace is in your home and in the damn grave, okay? And I'd be damned if I'm gonna let Rinna ruin my damn peace in my damn house, but this is not about me, okay? Moving forward. Garcelle tells Rinna that she feels that she was not there for her with the Erika situation, which is true. She was not there for you with the Erika situation and La Quinta or La Quinta. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. La Quinta or La Quinta. She was not there for you. She actually threw you underneath the bus, okay? And I said this in the review of that episode, but I would have been done with her in that situation there. It would have been done for me. Like, I would have put you in the category as someone that you are a cordial friend. When I see you, I wave, but it's not going to be anything more than surface level conversation, right? But listen, you let her back in. Then you say that you don't feel that Rinna was there for you versus Dorit. Now, this is sort of where I have to go up for Rinna, right, in the sense, because although I do feel that Rinna threw you under the bus with Erika, I don't feel that the situation between you and Dorit was Rinna's fight, okay? So I'm perfectly fine with her sitting that situation out. And hell, if you looked at her damn confessional, she said that she agreed with Dorit. So quiet as it's kept, she probably did you a favor by staying out of it, because you probably would have had to curse out Dorit and Rinna at the same time. So listen, you can't have both of the arguments, but I understand your fight against Rinna when it comes to Erika, okay? Now, the reason why I say that Rinna's full of shit, y'all, is because have you ever been in an argument with somebody where, you know, you are, not even an argument, but you're just explaining your position on something, right? And that person seems to want to nitpick and wants to say something just for the purpose of having some argument to say. That to me is what I got from Rinna's explanation, okay? Rinna says, okay, I validate what you say. I understand, you know, your points on that, but let me tell you why I'm mad, okay? And then she proceeds to let her know the things that Garcelle has done that she didn't like. So she says, Garcelle did not say another thanks after the B-Day cake down to their damn backyard, okay? To me, if the lady said thank you in the moment in front of everybody publicly, does not that mean more than her sending you a text after the fact or thanking you privately as well? Like, I feel like we're really nitpicking. We're splitting hairs at this point, right? Because to me, you would have had a better argument had she not said thank you at all, okay? But she said thank you, and she said it on camera, so I didn't understand that argument back, and it just seemed like you just wanted to say something. Furthermore, you say, she did not send you another thank you after you and Harry and his nails dropped over the spaghetti sauce down to her house after the drive-by. If I walk outside my house and I thank you and your husband for the sauce that I've already previously told you I loved down to your house on camera in front of everyone, what the hell does it matter if I don't send you another text afterwards? Quiet as it's kept, we ain't that damn close, okay? So listen, if I thanked you in the moment and I was sincere and you know I like the sauce because I told you at the damn party and I told you when you dropped it off to my doorstep, what is the damn problem, okay? Rinna, sometimes you just like to say things just to say it, just to have a comeback or just to have something to say. And in this situation, I'm Team Garcelle, okay? I don't know why she keeps inviting evil spirits. Let me stop. Let me not call evil spirits over you because, listen, you are a child of God. And for the most part, I like you. But listen, Garcelle, I just feel like the longer you try, the definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over and over again and expecting different results, okay? Rinna has already showed you who they are. I'm trying to give Rinna pronouns, Lord Jesus. Who she is, okay? In the words of Maya Angelou, okay? If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if Garcelle and Rinna is just like a friendship that should not be, or if Garcelle and Rinna should keep trying at it. I'm for them just throwing in the towel and being cordial, but maybe y'all will feel differently. Moving forward to Sutton and Kyle. So Sutton and Kyle were doing rich white women things down to the damn auction house. I really felt that Kyle, in the situation with Sutton, that she was mostly fair. She said, I see fault on both sides. And I do as well. Between Sutton and Erika, there is definite fault on both sides. Sutton is wrong for going to every Tom, Dick, Harry, and they mama and telling her their feelings about Erika, right? going to every Tom, Dick, and Harry and telling them her feelings about Erika, right? Instead of going to Erika directly and having that conversation, okay? And Erika is wrong for cursing Sutton down to that damn table, threatening her, and just being overly nasty towards her, right? So there is fault on both sides, okay? So I thought she was mostly fair with that, although I do feel that most of the fault regarding the Sutton and the Erika breakdown is on Erika, because Erika seems to want fans and not friends, and people can't question her, and if they question her, it's viewed as you being not a good friend or not down for her or against her. So listen, I thought Kyle was mostly fair in the situation. However, let's get into Sutton's crying again, because like I said before, across the board, Sutton, you do the same thing in every combative situation. You get emotional, you get frustrated, you start crying, okay? And in some situations, crying is a sense of emotional maturity. But when it comes to these situations where you should just be able to have a normal conversation amongst friends, it's kind of odd that you always resort to the crying, right? Because it kind of makes people think that they need to handle you with kid gloves, and it puts you into a position where you consistently look weak and people don't want to combat you because they know that, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to get emotional, you're going to start crying. So I just feel that your crying diminishes your message. So I don't know if you need to go to therapy or work on that, or hell, find you some good Judies, okay, or some good gay boys to help give you some good comeback, some witty repartee. I am available, okay? DM me at thatdamndasher@gmail.com, baby, and I will come live in the Bel Air mansion. I will ride shotgun in the Bentley, and I will help you with all your comebacks, okay? So drop down in my DM, Sutton, and I'm going to help get you together. Moving forward, PK and Dorit discuss Erika's social media post. Is it a good look or not? I sort of have two trains of thought on this, right? Because if we are to believe that Erika does not have Tom's money anymore and she's pretty much having to make a way for herself, I can sort of understand why she's phrasing her social media posts in the way that she is, or why she's, using these images and these captions and stuff. Now, do I agree with her captions and what she's saying? Absolutely not, right? I do think, and I do agree with PK, that she's sort of thumbing her nose at the damn, the victims and the people that have gone through these damn atrocities and tragedies and don't have the damn money that they're owed. But I understand what Erika is doing, and let me tell y'all why, okay? Erika has lost endorsements left and right, okay? And so the legal system and having lawyers and battling out, stuff in court is very expensive, and Erika needs money, okay? So listen, Rihanna done dropped her from the damn Fenty line, with quick notice, okay, baby? That Fenty brand is solid, and they don't do no mess when it comes to people and their atrocities and stuff going on in their life. You got to go, okay? Because the brand matters more. So listen, Erika ain't being hired by Chanel. She's not being hired by Calvin Klein. She's not being hired by Tommy Hilfiger. She's not being hired by the Children's Association of LA, okay? Like, she's not going to be able to partner with reputable businesses right now, or, businesses that are in the forefront of society, right? So it seems like she's still getting gigs regarding like lingerie and like, adult themed things, right? Because hell, the people that like that stuff and the people that like that imagery, they don't really care about your scandal. So listen, that's probably why she still is able to book these types of gigs and still make money with that, right? And listen, sex sells, and also controversy sells. So do I think it's wrong that Erika is doing this? Absolutely. But do I understand that the sex and the controversy helps to propel the products, which helps to line her pockets, which helps to pay her legal bills? Absolutely, right? So is it a bad look? Yes. But do I understand? Absolutely. Moving forward, Garcelle's dinner. Was it an episode of Bizarre Foods? Y'all, I would have loved to be down to that damn table enjoying the Haitian cuisine. I have friends from many different cultures, many different backgrounds, and many different lands, okay? So, I have Jamaican friends, Nigerian friends, I have Middle Eastern friends, okay? And I love trying their different cuisines. I just think that I love food, and so, like, it makes me adventurous when it comes to trying new things, right? But listen, down to that damn table, it did look like an episode of Bizarre Foods in terms of the ladies' reactions to what they were eating, okay? And so, listen, I think everyone was a very good sport about it. The food looked excellent to me, and I actually recognized some of those dishes because I do have Haitian friends. Just in terms of like the griot and the rice and the conch and stuff like that. So it was very interesting to see. I'm really glad that Garcelle is taking the initiative to show these ladies her culture. And one of the easiest ways to bring someone into your culture is to show them your food, your cuisine, because it tells the story. So I really like that she brought them in, and I'm glad that the ladies were good sports, even though some of their faces looked a little bit sideways, like they was down to the Andrew Zimmern Bizarre Food show. Moving forward, Sutton and Erika don't talk at Garcelle's dinner. Y'all, I'm actually Team Crystal on this matter because I feel that nothing is wrong with silence. When Sutton sat there at the couch part after the dinner, right after Erika and the crew left, and she said it's literally been 5 days since that Kathy dinner happened. I'm like, why are y'all rushing these ladies so quick to make up? Okay, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized that sometimes conflicts between two people in a group can sort of boil over to the larger group in terms of it being awkward. However, sometimes the exterior people can try to force the interior people to make up, not for the benefit of them, but for the benefit of the other people's comfortability, right? And so to me, that's wrong. If the situation only happened 5 days ago and it's still raw, you really can't expect that they'll be in a place where they want to have a conversation, right? So if you listen to Crystal thinks that, Erika ain't apologizing, and, that's her stance on it. And so if Erika's not apologizing for anything that she has done, and Sutton is standing firm in her position and she's not apologizing, for what she's done, then baby, we are at an impasse, okay? And everyone is not meant to be friends. This whole culture that they sort of perpetuate on this show where, everyone has to be, in the words of Kathy Hilton, hunky-dory and best friends and this. I just think that it's not realistic. I have people in my life that I don't really talk to as deeply as I used to before, okay? And that's okay. Relationships evolve. I always have said, and I've always heard that, people come into your life for a season, and some people come into your life for a lifetime. And we mess up when we confuse seasonal people with lifetime expectations, right? So I'm not saying that that's directly applicable to the Erika and Sutton conversation, but I'm saying perhaps y'all were just supposed to be cool for a season, and this situation happened that broke y'all apart, so y'all won't continue for the whole lifetime conversation. So listen, all I have to say to the situation is that there is nothing wrong with the damn silence, okay? And if they choose to make up in time, that's on them. But y'all forcing them to have these conversations to point out that it's awkward when they're around. Yes, if it happened 5 days ago, it's going to be awkward. In time, they'll probably get more cordial and they'll probably just be able to, wave high and keep it moving. And that's that. So anywho, y'all, if y'all liked what I said, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Stereo, and Twitter at DatDamnDasher. And until next time, y'all, embrace silence because everybody ain't meant to be your damn friend. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.